Hello and welcome to this exciting new book project by ourselves, One Less Stress Connect. We are Grace, working with Charlotte. We're the co-founders of this business growth agency and brand as well. So you have said yes to yourself. You've actually taken the first steps towards an exciting journey whereby you are seeking to know more about our new co-authored book project, which is entitled From Day Job Stress to Your Satisfied Best. So Charlotte and myself, we are looking for 12 amazing entrepreneurial women to work with us, embarking upon this exciting new journey.
So our goal for you today is to provide you with some further insight about this exciting co-authored book project. We can't wait to share the details with you. Also share with you why we're doing this, our big reason why, and what we aim to achieve, and share with you the opportunities of getting involved and the purpose of this collaboration. So my name is Charlotte, for those of you that aren't familiar with me. I'm one half of what we like to be called the dynamic duo, One Less Stress Connect. And I'm a mum to a 10-year-old daughter, Alicia. And I'm currently also just passing that 6 months pregnant mark with my second child. I'm a business coach and mentor, which I absolutely love and adore doing. I have over a decade's worth of business experience, from bricks and mortar to event management to the online space realm. And what we do at One Less Stress Connect is we really work with entrepreneurs to move their ideas from vision to reality, particularly those that are still in the 9 to 5, helping them gain income, more clarity, and shifting that mindset from employee to entrepreneur, which I all know you know about.
And I'm Grace, and following on from Charlotte, what we do is what we call our light work. It doesn't feel like work to us at all, and we actually feel it's our calling, and it's what we've actually been put on here on this earth to do and deliver. So like Charlotte, I'm also a business coach, a mentor, and a business owner with my own brand called Redefined and Driven. Charlotte equally has her own brand called Success Even for a Girl Like Me. I have over 6 years actual in business experience. So having that experience of growing multiple businesses within those 6 years. I also have an MBA in business management and work as a project manager in my 9 to 5. I've also recently won a community award from a local high street as a winning champion for just helping them in terms of having that visibility, that growth, and actually helping their business grow within this really challenging local economy and times that we're living in today.
So here is just a few selections of some images of Grace and I throughout the time. So just for you to get a visual example of who we are as well and what we've been doing. And we do a lot of speaking, we do a lot of sharing of our story, and we do a lot of actual implementing clients to move, as I said, from A to B. So we also like to celebrate, if you'll see the center picture.
So who is this project for? Well, ladies, buckle up, because you are in the right place. You've answered the call out, so you already know that you fit the criteria, but also you're here because you're intrigued to know more, to learn more. So are you an accomplished and successful business owner who has created a business online whilst in a 9 to 5 and then have now gone on to grow a business that is allowing you to be your fully satisfied best? Are you that person that through your business, you have now created a life that is now on purpose, whereby you now have control of the reins and you're no longer just exchanging your time for money? That hour by hour, you're no longer just sitting there almost mindless or dull at your desk, exchanging your time for money, or living that whole life that we used to live of being paycheck to paycheck. But you're now creating something that's going to be even bigger than you can ever imagine, even bigger than where you are sitting here right now. It's got so much potential to just grow exponentially.
So what
What
are you
will
going to
you get from this project? I bet that's the burning question that you've been wanting to know. So in the next slide, Charlotte will just cover some of the things that you will actually get from just saying yes to this amazing project.
Yeah, so before I go into what you're going to get, I just want you guys to understand why Grace and I are doing it. For us, as she said, our light work is really to ensure that people can live a life on purpose and can truly be their true, authentic self. And for us, encountering many clients, sometimes they're at that point where they just feel it's not possible for them and that their current circumstances are what is going to be their future circumstances. So that's our big vision and why. And you guys here on this call tonight, being part of this project, what you will get from being part of it is that you'll be able to build your credibility, which we all know is very important, particularly in the online space and when you're building a business. You're going to be able to collaborate with and experience on this powerful journey of becoming an author, being part of almost a sisterhood as we collectively go out there and we change some lives. You'll have the opportunity to collaborate with potentially those of your other co-authors as well in the future, and you're going to make your stamp on the world. Your story is actually going to change lives internationally. It's going to stop someone from throwing in the towel. Seeing that you have managed to make it happen is going to make such a world of a difference. It really is.
And just following on from Charlotte, further things are you're going to increase your visibility by sharing your story, by sharing your message. More people will get to know of you. By being part of this book project as well, we'll be working with some very experienced collaborators who are very knowledgeable in their field, who are going to help you enhance your visibility. And it will ideally and hopefully stem on to many more other exciting projects as well. You're going to really mark your authority, be part of this new movement, this new empowered creative movement where inspiring females are coming together to share their stories in order to help others. You'll also help others to avoid the pitfalls of wasting money, time, and energy as well when trying to grow a business alongside employment. Because yes, we've all been there, we've all done it. We haven't had the roadmap in place when started, but we've trialed, we've tested, we've failed, we've got up again, and we just kept on going as well. And by sharing our experiences, will help others to shorten their journey almost, so they can start to do things and implement things that resonate with them and apply it to their business as they embark upon their own journey. You'll also have the opportunity to join an amazing online global summit, which Charlotte and I will be hosting later on this year. Another chance to grow in visibility as we connect you on an online platform on a global scale, having lots of people tapping in, hearing your individual stories, your interviews, before the actual release of the book later on in the autumn. And then lastly, that thing that you've always wanted to have, it's been on your vision board for time, you didn't quite know how to realize it, but you'll also have the opportunity to establish your legacy of having the potential to be an international best-selling author, actually having that accolade and that award, so you can just go, yep, and tick it off your vision board.
So we have a co-authored project timeline, and this is just for you guys to get an idea if you're able to commit to the project as well. So initially, we are going to request that all first submissions will be done by the 15th of April. You'll then receive quite a fast turnaround of your first feedback by the 20th of April. We'll then ask you to make any alterations and tweaks for your second submission by the 13th of May. And then we'll do some development and content edits as well. And this should be, sign-off time for this should be around the 31st of May. We will send this back to you as an author between the 1st and 7th of June. We want to get the first sign off for the first draft done by the 10th of June collectively, and you will be informed of this every step of the way, guys, so you'll constantly have reminders as well. And then we'll aim to get the blurb and have everyone collectively be happy with that as well towards the 17th and the 20th of June. We then will send it to our experienced editing team, who will then typeset it and get it prepared for publishing towards the end of June. And that will be that initial first draft, and that will mean that we're well on our way to getting this project launched, in which we aim to have the book out for general release in October of 2019.
So exciting. Of course, this is all an indicative timeline as well, but this is just to give you a framework of key dates to work up and towards, so that you can start to look at your calendar from now and see if you can actually commit to all of this, especially if you've got any holidays booked up or some other projects that you may have in the mix as well. So what will we need from you? Well, fabulous ladies, we will need from you a 1,500 word story submission. So you telling your story, 100-word bio and photo, preferably of high-res nature. This is for us to use as promotional material as we start to, start to promote the book and the actual project, and also your commitment to see the project right through to the end. You've already said yes to the first step. A lot of you now are thinking, yes, this is it. I want to continue with the journey. But it really takes those that are truly, truly, truly wanting to have this dream come into reality. You need to be focused and highly committed to this. So when you sign up, when you say yes, you're actually saying yes to yourself. And that really, it stems down to you seeing the project right through to the very end. So does that sound good, ladies? Yes. See, Charlotte and I were chinking our champagne glasses there.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a few bonuses, which Charlotte will run through.
Yep. So as well as all of what we've talked about, or each one of our fabulously picked co-author partners, you'll get the opportunity to provide some guest expert training in one of our masterminds or membership. Again, putting more eyeballs on you and your business, as after all, you are an expert in your field. We also have some partnership affiliates for all of those that are taking part. And that's just an opportunity to earn additional income being part of this project and other similar things. As we all know, you're entrepreneurs, so you're always looking for those additional streams of income. You're also going to get, guys, a personalized media kit, which is going to ensure the publicity and that you guys can really leverage from this business, from this book project, to enhance your businesses as well. And every one of you ladies that will be part of this project will receive your own individual paperback copy of this book, so you've got it to hand. You can use it at talks, at classes, online lives, whatever it may be, and that is going to be yours to keep, part of your legacy. There'll also be additional support for promotion and PR. As I said, we want you guys to gain from this as much as those readers that will be, and us collectively putting this together. And one of the most exciting things for Grace and I, because we do love a good party, is that we are going to have an in-person launch party in London as we proceed to launch this party in launch week in October. So every one of you will receive an invite, and collectively we can come and celebrate all the successes of this book as well.
Yes, we do love a good party. So with all that Charlotte's just run through, you also get some bonus training from us. So you will get full support on how to leverage the book that you're about to be part of in order to scale your business as well. So you'll be working with Charlotte and myself, as well as the key people that we've also got into our network that we're collaborating with in order to deliver this project successfully.
So why do this aside from, you know, fulfilling those vision boards, ticks off of becoming a potentially best-selling author, sharing your story with the world, to do a project of this scale of just by yourself, which many of you may have thought about becoming an author, publishing your book. You will have done the research and know it would cost you a minimum of 5k to go out there and do it by yourself. However, this project, collaboratively doing this, is not going to be anywhere near a fraction of that cost. You're also going to get the support of an experienced team. We're working with an experienced publishing house, an experienced in publishing market and strategy team, and you're going to have foolproof editing, illustration. We are working with PR and marketing gurus. So guys, you don't have to lead or do any of this by yourself. It's a part of being part of an amazing project without any of the stress, as we like to say, one less stress here in what we do.
Yes, for a significant, and I truly mean significant fraction of this cost, you can get the very same job. So all those extra factors, those added bits of, you know, here, there, and everywhere, you can get the very same done through the collaboration of working with Charlotte and myself and our credible team for just £400. So all of that from where you are now, sharing your story out on a global scale, working with some really experienced people that have had clients who have reached #1 internationally, and you know, on a global scale quite recently and time again. You can get all of that for £400. Now, in order to go forward, you have the opportunity to either make a one-off payment or make 2 singular payments before the submission deadline. Thereafter, we will send you an e-contract to sign, and you will also get access to our dedicated private Facebook group where you can meet the other amazing women that have also said yes to themselves and this opportunity as well.
So Grace and I have been, as I said, we've been in business partnership for about 5 years now. We've had the opportunity to work with an array of amazing clients, and here's just a few testimonials of some of the stuff our clients have said. So we've got on here, you know, the girls are energetic, knowledgeable and vibrant. You know, the group and the leader's advice has made a difference in how they intend to go forward. And this is just a small array of testimonials just to give you guys a validation that we do know what we're doing and we have a vision and purpose to go on and impact many more lives. We want you to be part of this as well.
So the next steps are, if you truly are ready to say yes to yourself, then you will be saying yes to this opportunity. This is something that I know for many of you, you have dreamed of doing, dreamed of getting your message out there, but didn't quite know how. This is the opportunity to do so. It's a fantastic project. And not only that, you're going to meet some other amazing women. Who knows what other projects or opportunities you can collaborate on once you connect and get together. You know, so many fruitful things can come out of this. So all you need to do after saying yes to yourself is then send Charlotte and myself an outline summary of your story. And if you can send that to info@onelessstress.co.uk. Now, it doesn't have to have any particular word limit. You know, we're not restrictive, but it needs to be quite short so Charlotte and I can just get the gist or get a feel of exactly what your story was. And don't fret, Charlotte and I, when we do reach out to you, we will also send you a few prompts as well that you can start to think about before you submit your outline summary. And thereafter, we will respond to you within 72 hours. And if you are the right fit, we will then send you an e-sign contract alongside a payment link. Once that's all gone through and done, you will then gain access to our private Facebook group where Charlotte and I, alongside our other experienced collaborators, will be providing you with more details on the key dates, tools, and more communications, all linked to this fantastic book program project.
So, do you have any questions? If so, feel free to reach out to us either via email. If you're connected with us on social, then feel free to message us as well. And here, if you want to check us out a bit more, find out more about us, is the link on the screen to our Facebook page. We also have an Entrepreneurs Connected Facebook community as well. If you want to get a bit more of a feel about us, what we do, and who we serve as well. So if there are any questions, feel free to reach out. There is no silly question whatsoever. And what I do want you to know before we part is that if any of this seems daunting to you, but you still want to say yes, know that we are here to guide you every step of the way to ensure that this project is successful for all of us.
Yes, exactly. So say yes to yourself and join us on the other side.